Hello, and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Theia here, my bounty hunter. And as I mentioned, since we're simply doing the prologue here, I'm happy for you to pause and have a read of the text blurb there. Learn more about where we are here on the world of Nal Hutta, working for Nemro the Hutt. So, he has given us another task that we must complete to earn his sponsorship. Yalt, a former accountant of Nemro, has defected to the syndicate of Fofra the Hutt. Nemro wants you to kill Yalt and deliver his head to his wife. He is located in Fofra's rust yards. So, to gain access to this accountant, we must disable 3 generators to lower a special security field protecting him. In addition, there are a couple of people here who seem to want to have a word with us.
Were you trying to get my attention? I lost you right about the time you started talking about the things and the stuff. Let's not waste any more time.
So it seems everyone would like to curry our favor now, knowing that we are able to easily get in and have a conversation with Nemro the Hutt. Since they've seen us be able to enjoy conversations with Nemro, they would like us to aid in their endeavors.
Hey there, I'm Getzo. What you in the market for? Glitter Stim, Nova Jack, Corellian Sunburst? I invented all those spices, ask anybody.
You meet the most interesting people in Hutt palaces.
Ain't it the truth? I'm a spice artisan, friend. People pay big credits for my special blends. Listen, I've been watching people come and go. You're the most exciting person to come through all day. We should be working together. I was buying a spice shipment from Nemro when some laser-brained smuggler outbid me. The smuggler offered up Nemro's favorite snack, a deacon eels.
Nemro's trading spice for snacks?
Those eels are rare, something he can lord over the other huts. It's a status thing. Word is, the smuggler keeps the Adigan eels in a water-filled crate while he and Nemro negotiate. I got an electromagnetic pulse bomb that'll boil those eels to a crisp. All I need is someone to plant the bomb.
Why not nab the eels and give them to Nemro yourself?
Crate is huge. It's heavier than Nemro after a week-long binge. With the eels gone, Nemro sells the spice to me instead. What do you say? Want to earn some fast credits?
You've got yourself a deal.
Great. I knew we could do business.
How very interesting. You do meet the most interesting people in and around Hutt palaces. So we have this spice trader. Normally, spice is something we certainly wouldn't like to get involved in. We're definitely not going to be taking the stuff ourselves. Spice is a rather powerful and illegal narcotic here in the Star Wars universe. And there are various types of spice, different brands, I suppose you could call it. Is there anyone else who would like to have a word with us? Possibly, yes. I'm gonna head back over to the Poison Pit Cantina for a moment. Someone who likes his Forgotten Realms. You're a Rasterenicus. Yes, I thought there would be someone who would like to have a chat. That Zentiel we looked at earlier now wishes to have a word.
Hey, little girl. Aren't you just the cutest thing to ever pick up a blaster?
If you have business to discuss, do so.
Business is exactly what I want to discuss. My partner Zinni and I train and supply bounty hunters. Got a little area to test out new gear, the whole bit. You want to really impress Brayden? Go let Zinni show you what she knows.
Yeah, about Brayden.
I'm telling you, Zinni will get you set up right as rain.
Normally Zentiel for bounty hunters, and I believe there is the Lin within Nemro's palace for Imperial agents, would like to talk to you as soon as you start playing the game. This would be an introduction to go find your class trainer, as every time you level up now, you automatically unlock new abilities. That wasn't always the case. Every time you leveled up, it might be worth your while traveling to a class trainer, or make use of a training hollow statue to see if there's any new abilities you can unlock. Zinni, of course, is... oh. He's now the speeder piloting trainer. He was the bounty hunter's class trainer.
I never miss my mark. You won't either if you'll listen.
That is correct, though. As we level up now, the only thing we can unlock from our class trainers is enhanced or higher ranking pilot or speeder piloting.
Good hunting out there.
Level 11. And we did gain a codex entry. Probably on ourself? Ah, there we are, yeah. Codex entry simply on the bounty hunter. So, there is another worker camp set up just outside of the rust yards. The smuggler with the... was it the Aegean? Let me see now. The rare eels. Yeah, their location is just outside of Jigunna itself. Now, before I head out of the marketplace, what I should have done before I started recording was look into the location of that presence datachron. So I'm just gonna pull up a guide here. Okay, seemingly there is a datachron, yeah, over at the rust yards. Perfect, okay. That's good to confirm. Oh, bloody hell, camera. Oh, another thing we can now mention is level or world syncing. You'll notice that we are level 11, but we have been level synced or shifted down to level 10. For most of the worlds we visit until we get to the end game content, we will be level shifted down. When we complete or when we go to participate in dungeons, we will likely be level shifted up we will be bolstered to a higher level. Most of the time, they try to keep you to a level where you are still earning experience from fighting most of the enemies you'll find on the world you encounter, so that you still have somewhat of a challenge while exploring the worlds you are on, and that you're still capable of earning experience from the enemies you face. For example, these bog people now, because they are level 3, their level is actually grayed out, indicating that we actually won't gain any experience. Same from these level 4 bog people as well, unfortunately. So we can still earn loot, but we won't actually be earning experience. But we will earn experience from these level 5 individuals. The smuggler has some guard droids protecting his property. And we see our first security chest as well. These can be interacted with by any player and tend to contain various crafting materials, maybe even a bit of armor. Yeah, a small satchel of random crafting materials.
Hey there. Mind telling me what you're doing in my hideout?
Who might you be?
The guy who owns that crate of eels you're about to destroy. Nice bomb there. I'm guessing you don't realize who I am. You're in over your head, chum. My name's Nockrel. I work for the Empire, securing valuable resources by whatever means necessary. I'm here because the Empire discovered how to process spice into painkillers. Save sick and injured soldiers when there's not enough Kolto around. The Empire's never been in the spice trade before, but there are young men and women who need these painkillers. You see the predicament.
I could use some combat-grade painkillers.
Couldn't we all? Unfortunately, I'm not carrying any samples. The Empire needs Nemro's spice to save lives. How about you dump that electromagnetic pulse bomb through the sewer grate next to you? Then tell me who hired you. I won't kill the guy, just explain things. When I'm done, you make a lot of credits. Deal?
You'll have to get your spice someplace else.
The Empire's gonna kill me when they find out this deal got blown. You'd better hope we never meet again, chum.
Yeah, this smuggler's likely been hired by the Empire. He's not working with, well, he's not part of the Empire. Therefore, I don't feel so bad about getting a target painted on our back. If the Empire discovered who had ruined their deal, it would be a bigger situation, say if he was an intelligence agent. And he wanted us to give up our contract, our quest giver. Now, where do we go next? We're gonna follow this path along this way. Ah, this is where Donald's brother used to live, of course. now taken over by Fothra's gang. And we do have a heroic mission starting here. I believe there used to be a Twi'lek standing in this location who would give you the start of the Factory Recall heroic quest. We'll come back this way in just a moment, but I believe there is an exploration mission if we follow the path down this way towards where this factory or this pipework is located. We have a down shuttle in the distance there. And we found another dead Rhodian. And another data pad. Seems like there's a message on this data pad. No spice in weeks and Nemro is getting impatient. You owe us. Come yourself or send a representative but get us that shipment. A Tivlik. A specialist buyer. If you collect the down spice shipment, Nemro is sure to pay handsomely for it. So now we can collect spice from these containers. These containers, well, we just got one from that particular container, but I think they have a random amount from 1 all the way up to 4 spice. Ooh, and we do have a bonus mission. Chem lizards prowl the area around a downed starship. Nemro's buyer might be grateful if you could clear the way for a salvage operation. Interesting. Was that chem lizard hostile before we attacked it? Normally the yellow titled creatures aren't hostile. Oh, yeah, you turned hostile when I was just very close to you. Interesting. Did they change that? I mean, there are some hostile chem lizards. Give me a moment. We'll try this again. Yeah. Ah. How very interesting. I have a feeling that the Datacron is around here or around here somewhere. I heard a mention of the rust yards and something about crawling or walking along a pipe to gain access to it. So we will explore. Normally you can see the glow of a Datacron, or you can actually hear it. It has a kind of ambient hum. Let's have a little bit of a walk around here. Oh shit. We have our first champion enemy. The putrid chem lizard. Actually, I think the harvester droid was also a champion enemy, but you know what? I haven't actually encountered you before. Excellent. And we gained another companion gift for our trouble. So we can head back to... Where is this Tivlik? At the speeder bike outpost. Oh, okay. I see. So I'm now looking for the entrance to the heroic area once again. I think it's just around here. No, I am mistaken. Ah, it'll be here, won't it? So let's have a look at this heroic mission. Factory recall. Gedrin Hicks, one of Nemro's agents, has asked you help sabotage one of Fafra's weapon factories. Before we can even access the factory, we must shut down 4 security junction boxes in the maintenance tunnels, aka the sewers. Lovely. And we do have another bonus mission here. While searching for security terminals, make Fafra's forces in the maintenance tunnels pay for their actions against Nemro. While out of combat, we do regenerate health very slowly, but we also have an out-of-combat ability, Recharge and Reload, which allows us to recover our health and dissipate heat more quickly. Okay, now we can get ourselves into the weapons factory, where we have other tasks to complete. We have another datacron here in the maintenance tunnels. This one contains a matrix shard. have this champion disposal droid. Excellent. And here, you have located a datachron, an ancient technology once used by the Infinite Empire. This datachron contains a blue matrix shard. Matrix shards can be used at a matrix shard or matrix relic assembler on the world of Droman Cass, and you can collect them with every character. We may show that off. I could go hunting for matrix shards. We'll see. Haven't decided yet. I believe that is the only matrix shard here on Hutta. But they work in very much the same way as datacrons. Only datacrons give you a one-off permanent bonus to your various attributes. Level 12. And we have learned the ability known as Quell, which can interrupt a target's current action and prevents that ability from being used for the next 4 seconds. We've traveled along this way, another way to exit the maintenance tunnels, as this will get us right out into the rust yards itself. The rust yards, according to common wisdom, are where old industrial facilities go to die. Over the decades, many factories have been constructed, operated, and run into the ground here, only to be rebuilt and repurposed. All refineries become droid recycling plants when the ore supply runs dry. Weapons assembly lines become toxic chemical storage bays when the arms dealing business is slow. Nemro the Hutt has traditionally controlled the businesses within the rust yards, never by official contract, but by virtue of having the largest armed force in the area, and by coaxing plant foremen into cooperating. Recent brutal attacks have shifted control of the rust yards to Nemro's rival Fafra, who keeps the area locked down with his own mercenaries and security droids. The local workforce has little choice but to cooperate. We'll explore most of the rust yards later. For now, let us get ourselves into that weapons factory. I think someone already ran in here. Huh, maybe I'm mistaken. We have this security droid which is patrolling. So we need to deal with 4 of these engineers, 2 security droids, and we have these various fabrication units that need to also be destroyed. So far, so good. Just need to locate one more fabrication unit now.
The next time he muscles in on Nemro's business.
That was Gelden Hicks thanking us for a good job. Now, have the enemies respawned? Yes, yes they have. Worth grabbing. The same item rating chest piece. But rather than offering shield rating and defense rating, this is giving power and critical. Very well. Before we explore more of the rust yards, we're gonna head out to that work camp. We have an Ugnaught we need to meet, this Peblack, with an encrypted data pad that he might find interesting.
You must be Peblack. I have a data pad for you.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Thank you. Right, so... we do have a quest to hand in over there. We also have a quest to hand in back over in Nemro's palace.
Know you. Seen you around Nemro's palace. Heard your interesting reputation. Name is Cray. Paid by Nemro to sabotage Fothra. Goal to end Hutt war from shadows. Good work. Very exciting. Learned of hole in Nemro's security. Gotta seal it before Fothra discovers. Want in? Risky, but profitable.
What's the job?
Everything you hear, keep confidential. No careless whispers, yes? Fothra Patrol captured Nemro's smuggler in random sweep, but didn't know it. Fothra Patrol threw smuggler into rust yards as slave. Fools. Smuggler knows Nemro's business. If smuggler is exposed, business is compromised. Immediate action required, yes?
How much could this smuggler know?
Very much. If smuggler talks, Fothra gains advantage. Unacceptable. Mission objective, use this device. Deactivate smuggler's slave collar. Free him. If device fails, drastic measures authorized. Alternate objective, silence smuggler permanently. Snag tracking chip from base of smuggler's skull as proof.
Do you prefer him alive or dead?
Escaped or silenced, all the same to Nemro. Not a problem, yes? Zevon imprisoned in Rustyard's slave pen. Identified by green skin, tattoos, excitable temperament. Species, Mirialan.
Very well.
Zevon remains a slave in the Rustyards. Free him or silence him. No other options, yes?
Any word from the wife?
Yeah. When she heard Fothra was taking over the rust yards, she used the last of my money to hop a shuttle off-world.
Cold. Hey, Nemro's bound to take the factories back any day now. We'll be working again before you know it. Forget about her.
Keep dreaming, buddy. Keep dreaming.
Ezra, let me go. There isn't a scrap of food in the whole settlement.
How do you expect to do anything with that leg of yours?
It's not as bad as it looks, woman. Fothra's men won't get another shot at me.
That's a spirit. If at first you don't succeed, reload.
Thanks for your enthusiasm, stranger, but we're doing just fine here.
Forgive my stubborn old fool of a husband. Getting shot in the leg has made him stupid. I'm Ezra. This is Rand. We used to work the rust yards just like everyone else here, back when Nemro owned it. Fothra took over and forced everyone out. Now we can't find work and we've run out of food.
Talk to him about it. He might help.
Nemro couldn't care less about us.
Shush, you old fool. We're starving to death, stranger. Rand has been stealing old power units from the rust yards to trade for food. My husband is in bad shape, but if you got some old power units, it would feed us for weeks. You bring us back enough recharged power units, and we'll give you everything we've got.
It's a deal. What do I have to do?
Head to the rust yards and gather up old power units. Fothra's men are wasteful. There ought to be plenty lying around. But you need to recharge the power units at the energy station before you bring them back here. Got it?
Find old power units, recharge them.
You got those charged up power units yet? We still need them.
Once we have some power units, we'll be able to feed ourselves again.
Okay, sounds straightforward. And back into the rust yards we go. So we need to be looking for exhausted power units, and then we need to find this smuggler of Nemro, this Severin. I believe there are a couple of bonus missions as well. Yeah, one of which is to deal with these rust runners. Bafra employs a team of thugs he calls his rust runners to work the rust yards around his factories. You can put a serious kink in his production if you take some of these miscreants out. And we have one of these exhausted power units right here. We're gonna head around the outside of the factory first, as we need to disable the generators powering the shield generator, or the shield protecting the old accountant. And we have another bonus mission. Yeah, Fafra has employed a large force of industrial guards to protect his refinery. Showed him that they chose the wrong employer. So we have these industrial guards to deal with as well. Suicidal blasting droids. Armed and ready to explode. So I am going to keep my eyes open for a way, if there is a Datacron over here somewhere. I've been on Hutta quite a few times and I've never really searched for the Datacrons. I've never really been down this way, so you never know. Another one of these generators here. Let's have a look around. Kind of going off the beaten track, but I've never really checked. Oh, yeah, maybe this island over here. This is an island. Oh, yeah, I can see it in the distance already. I guess you could just walk up the hill there, but just in case it's impassable terrain, let us cross over the pipework here. Yeah, I imagine you could just walk up there, but sometimes the terrain in this game can be a bit tricky. Gotta be careful. This one's fairly straightforward, but later on there are more complex jumping puzzles to reach various secrets in this game. You have located a datachron, an ancient technology once used by the Infinite Empire. This datachron was created for a singular purpose, to improve one's presence attribute. Excellent. Oh, Galactic Datachron Master. Oh, we actually gained a title. That was the last datachron we were missing, really? Well, from some of the basic worlds. Huh. And back to the rust yards we go. So we need to find the last generator. Still gotta keep our eyes open for 2 more of these power units as well. Level 13. And we've now unlocked the Vent Heat ability. Your next ability generates no heat, and you vent 50 heat over 3 seconds after using it. One way of controlling your heat management here. Oh, there's a generator. Okay, sabotage that generator. No, the security field around the accountant should have lowered. Factory again to recharge these exhausted power units. Have the recharge station here.
Wait, please! You're with the settlement, right? You've got to stop stealing from this energy station. I'm the foreman here. Fothra said, if this keeps up, he'll execute my family.
What does Fothra care if I siphon off a little power?
Energy is the one thing Hutts don't waste. They take their power reserves very seriously. Look, I'm sympathetic to these settlers, but I have to protect my family. I need to find out who the settlers are trading with, and shut them down.
I haven't met the settler's contact. Don't even know his name.
I've got something here that'll give me all the answers I need. I built this special power unit with a tracker inside. The tracker transmits its location from any place on Hutta. If you give this power unit to the settlers, I can find the black market contact and stop him.
So I shouldn't tell the settlers about the tracker?
No. This has to stay a secret. If I don't get rid of the black market contact, my family dies. Take the power unit with the tracker inside and give it to the settlers. I'm begging you.
Forget it. I won't betray my employers.
You heartless scum. I'll have to get my wife and kids out of here before Father finds out. We don't have any credits saved up. No place to run. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
If you grab your family and start running now, you can hide in the swamps.
I hope you die!
Yeah, not that I really care too much about the settlers either, but both of you were in shitty situations and they hired me. Oh. Seems they know I was coming. And you are who I was looking for.
Oh no. Oh no. 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 No.
I don't want to die. I never meant to betray Nemro, but Fathra offered me so many credits. Then Fathra didn't pay me. He locked me up. He threatened to kill my wife if I didn't work my accounting magic for him. I was so stupid. Please, please, please spare me. I'll do anything.
I need your head to show your wife. Nothing personal.
What? What? That's insane. You don't have to kill me. I'll just go get my wife, leave the planet. I'll crash Fathra's accounts before I go. Ruining Fathra's finances will make Nemro so happy he won't care what happened to me.
I do feel bad that we just have to kill someone who poses no challenge to us whatsoever. But will Nemro truly be happy with his accountant not being killed?
Works for me. Get started.
No problem at all. Father is going to regret what he did to me. There, it's done. Father just lost thousands of credits and it'll be obvious on the banking records. Nemro will be well pleased. Can I go?
I guess a deal's a deal. Move it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be gone so fast.
This may make me lose my sponsorship. If so, I am gonna be very, very annoyed. But a deal is a deal. Before we leave this gas mining facility though, we need to find this Severin. Maybe doing all these other good deeds for Nemro will help him overlook that we didn't kill his former accountant.
Who are you? Not Fathra's people, I know that. Cray sent you, didn't he? How you planning to bust me out? I can't stroll around with this slave collar on. If I step outside the secure zone, I'll be shocked unconscious. Or worse.
Cray gave me a gadget to deactivate the collar.
You can neutralize slave collars? Fantastic! Use it to free the others. These poor people got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Fathra's working them to death. They're strong enough to make a run for it. They just need their slave collars deactivated first.
You care about these other slaves that much?
We've been keeping each other alive in here. I won't just leave them. If the guards discover I've escaped, they'll torture the others to death. Can't happen. All you have to do is deactivate the other slave collars. My friends will make a break for it when the guards aren't looking.
Fine.
I'll help your friends escape.
Great. Once you've deactivated their collars, come back to free me.
Couldn't I just free you and you'll take my word for it? guess not. Thankfully, we only have to deactivate 5 of these shock collars. Otherwise, we'd be here all day. You about to die? I have a feeling you're about to die. Yep.
You did it! By the time Fathra's guards figure out what's happened, we'll all be long gone. I'll run ahead and report to Cray. If you kill more of Fathra's guards, that'd be a big help.
Well, Cray did say that Nemro would be more pleased if his smuggler was still among the living. So we'll head back to the work camp first of all.
I bet, Ezra, you'd never come back. You just saddled me with a week's extra chores.
That's my husband, always looking on the bright side. Thank you for getting the power units. Here, take the equipment we promised. I know you'll find it useful.
I've taken worse jobs.
Certainly came back healthier than I would have.
We don't want to trouble you anymore, stranger. Thanks again.
You are welcome.
Freed Zevon and other Fathra slaves. Unexpected, interesting outcome. Nemro pleased. Good work, yes?
Happy to be of service.
Nemro's secret safe. Fathra denied factory labor. Impressive results. Zevon leaves bonus for freeing his slave friends. Sentimental. Illogical. Should have kept it for myself. Reward and bonus. Contract concluded. High satisfaction, yes? Farewell.
Okay, now we will make use of quick travel to get ourselves over to the Evo Kai work camp, where we have the spice to hand over to Tivlik.
O wamawanka mituske o wana tablota wijawa. Chiliska chanaga ima che choranchike.
Straightforward. To the point, I like it. And now over... Oh. Now over to Nemro's palace.
Welcome back. I put a tracker in my package so I'd know you dropped it off. I'm about to fry those eels good.
That smuggler you're messing with works for the Empire.
Not for long. When I blow his deal with Nemro, he's gonna have a lot of explaining to do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, zap. No more eels. All that's left is for us to settle up.
Hurry up and hand him over. I need new gear.
Already burning a hole in your pocket, huh? Now your old pal Getzo can get back to doing what he does best, making the galaxy a happy place. Here you go. Paid in full, bonus included. See you around, killer.
Level 14. Let us go see what Nemro has to say.
Hutta Jota, Kasa Yuli Koira Tole Kankitong.
I've got no idea who you are or why I should care.
Chusko Mokiri Macha Nonki. Nakmanoya Chuski Nawi Kuchusu Yamata Chutoya.
Want to tell me where your pal Taro is?
Ukai, Tekalia Shrekula Waska Kwapok Tanuta. Rundikava kayo pitopa pupanda baka murishanita. Trita nino ni tanu valuria nita kwituta.
You're going to join the Great Hunt to throw it?
Saya tupi nu avatiko na chidunidok tiktoki.
I'm going to the Great Hunt. End of story.
Hibawa te loda numa.
So Taro is not above hiring people to take us out. I thought it was against the rules to try and deal with the participants. I suppose without the sponsorship, we are actually just another bounty hunter.
Ki batu-batu. Nakmanoya Choski Nawi Kuchusu, Yo Mata Chitoya. Kadwa Chine Boiga, Anulia Opa Kisa Spina Perupa.
Put me in the Great Hunt, Nemro.
Smilao Tupi Upi. Dodi Buna Manchi Kabok Nonis Nemo. Kapatonga, Chisa Bijawongi Chikatoko. Conchuta, Kasuyali Koira, Tokanti Kong.
This better be on the level, Nemro.
Chuskomo Kili Makanuki. Nocha Itutamishka. Topi Migusha Pidonki. Kushu Chos Krolito Patslimo.
So Nemro heard about Yalt's White leaving his palace. He doesn't know what became of his former accountant, but he is very pleased that Fathra's accounts got slashed. He also claims that his Beastmaster is a traitor and wants us to deal with him.
You just get more and more impressive.
Good to see you again.
You too, girl. Glad to see you're doing so well. Here you go. Credits for the accountant. Poor little Yalt with his bossy wife. See you soon, bounty hunter.
Excellent. Another box just loaded with credits. I'll take those. Before we go deal with the Beastmaster, this is another good place to take a break. When we come back, we'll head down to the beast pens and trigger that alarm. And then hopefully, as promised, Nemro will sponsor us for the Great Hunt. Thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.